I am on the shore of the beautiful Payette Lake, which I'm pretty lucky I get to live and work by every single day. And while I was hanging out here today, I noticed one of my favorite animals, which is the osprey. Have you ever heard of an osprey? An osprey is a bird of prey. So unlike blue jays and cardinals and robins, which are songbirds, an osprey is a bird of prey, meaning they've got talons, a sharp beak, and they're here to hunt other animals. Speaking of hunting other animals, what do osprey eat, Miss Ashley? Well, they primarily eat fish, which is why when you're at lakes and rivers and marshes, any sort of body of water, all around the United States, you can usually find an osprey. But think about where I live. What happens in the winter here to my lake? It freezes over. So osprey aren't able to get their primary food source. So they have to migrate down south. Does anyone know what the word migrate means? Yes, migrate means they are going to move from one place to another. For some animals, that means moving from the north to the south, and for other animals, they stay in the same place, but they go from high elevation to low elevation. That could be another video, I think. I have a challenge for you today, but before I give it to you, I want to give you just a couple more awesome facts about osprey. So osprey are found along water, and they're going to build their nests on top of high alpine trees or poles. Some people even put poles by water so that osprey will build their nest there. And in that nest, they're going to lay anywhere from 2 to 4 eggs. Now, osprey used to be pretty endangered due to pesticides, but humans have worked on it, and osprey are making a pretty good comeback. One of the coolest things about these birds is how they hunt for fish. So they'll fly over the water, where they'll spot them in shallow water usually, and they will dive into the water with their talons, where they will hook into a fish, pull that fish up, and the fish is usually facing head first, and they'll fly away with it so they can go eat. I've even heard rumors of bald eagles chasing osprey, which will make them drop their fish. But otherwise, once they've got it in their talons, it's gonna go straight to their bellies. Are you ready to hear my challenge for you? Your challenge for today is I want you to create a couple different tools that you can use to go bird watching. You could do bird watching from your front porch. You could go on a walk in your neighborhood. You could be out on top of a mountain. So outdoors, cities, doesn't matter. Birds are, well, they're kind of found everywhere. So the first thing you can make is your own set of binoculars. And how I did this was I took 2 toilet paper rolls, I put a hole in it, tied some string, and decorated the outside. So yeah, they can't magnify the birds, but they can help me concentrate on what I'm seeing. And I put it like this so that I can just hang it around my neck. You can even glue them together if you want. That's your choice. And the other thing I made was I made my own birding journal. This is something really important that scientists do is they record the different animals and plants that they see. How I did this was I took a paper grocery bag and I cut it, put some holes, added some string, and then some paper to make a little book. And if I was to take this birding with me, these are some things that I would want to record about birds. So I'd put the date, I'd put my location and the habitat. So for example, earlier with the osprey, I would say I was on Payette Lake in McCall, Idaho, at a beach with some shallow water. I would describe it, so maybe its color and its size. I would talk about what it was doing. Was it hunting? Was it feeding its babies? Flying? Was it just on the ground? How many did I see? So I could do tally marks throughout the day. Maybe I could talk about if I saw babies versus males or females. The different sounds they make, because birds make really cool sounds. I can hear some right now, actually. And then I would leave a spot for a sketch. And then throughout the summer, I could add all the different birds that I see in my bird journal. So you've got your journal. You've got either real binoculars or maybe you borrow some. One other tool that you could maybe not make, actually you would almost make your own when you're finished, but you could get a field guide. And a field guide is a book or a pamphlet that has all different birds in your area and it has different information to help you learn about it. So maybe when you make your journal, you write about this bird and then you can use a field guide to learn more about it later. If you don't have a field guide and maybe you don't have internet so you're not able to Google it, a lot of local libraries will have field guides that you can check out. Okay, happy birding everyone. I can't wait to see what different species of birds you find in your area.